Welcome to The Real Wine Show, where a game show meets a talk show, all wrapped up in a podcast that's totally obsessed with wine culture. I'm Chad.
And I'm Kristie.
And we're here to do our part to engage the wine community, both locally and globally, and to have a ton of fun along the way. Our first segment is Spot the Corker, where we'll be reading some wild and possibly made-up news stories, and it's up to our panelists to figure out if they're true or totally corked.
Next up is our second segment, the emotive wine tasting. Forget all those fancy, stuffy wine terms like tannins and vintages. We're going to throw them out the window. Instead, we're diving into how wine really makes you feel. Does it spark a memory or perhaps remind you of a song that takes you back? Whatever it is, we want to hear all about it. You won't want to miss the fun, so let's go ahead and dive in.
Let's go. Yeah, I'll say welcome, guys. Thanks for coming out today. Our guests are a veteran appearance here from Chris Hunter from Vino Volo. Everyone who flies in and out of Detroit will know your spot, man. It's,
yes.
I mean, where else do you go? There's nowhere to
Where
go.
else would you go in life?
In life. Yeah,
in life.
Yeah, I just want a little glass of wine. I don't know how to get that deep, but see, that's what happens. That's the kind of conversation you can get at Vino Volo. Like, where do you want to go in life? With Chris Hunter. We're also joined by Kassie Fifer, who came down from Bay City. You're on the move here to make open up a new wine bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's the name again? Calypso.
Calypso. Yeah, the Calypso wine bar.
Yeah.
Hopefully this spring keeps getting pushed back. Funny how that happens.
Good. Yeah. There's always a lot to do with those. So we look forward to that,
Yeah.
Kassie. And on the other side of the mic here, we've got Kristie Brablec is back in the guest chair.
Hey,
Yeah. Thanks for doing it, Kristie.
you're welcome.
That's cool. We're not gonna.
I'm a hopscotcher.
Yeah.
Hopscotcher?
Do you want to harsh on the doo-doo?
Nope.
No? Okay.
No,
Well,
we're being innovative here.
We're being innovative. Yes, and
We're
reactive.
creatively innovating the future.
All right, good. So let's start off then. Chris, why don't you give us your wine origin story? That's our new lead-in segment, the wine origin story. So
I love that.
Where did it all
the last
begin?
time I talked about the gods and goddesses, they needed a black guy with dreads in the wine world to.
Oh yeah,
to
I remember
add.
that.
You remember that?
I do remember it.
that. I feel like I have to have something, another origin story. It's definitely. It's amazing how things kind of find you in a certain kind of way. And wine was definitely that spark that found me in terms of representation of art and representation of creativity. And so my dad actually got me into the business. He opened a wine bar called Positive Vibration Wine Bar.
Yeah, I remember that spot.
You remember that spot, and that got me in, and that opened up a whole new world, and a whole new world of just.
What year was that, by the way? Positive Vibration. Was that 2008, 9, somewhere in there?
And where?
It was way out in the
It
sticks.
was Lake Orion, actually.
No
Crazy
kidding.
enough. Around
No,
Auburn Hills, yeah.
No disrespect to Northern Metro Detroit, but that I thought was the
It
boonies.
was the weirdest. It was honestly the weirdest spot, and you definitely learn like, oh man, the demographic matters.
Yeah.
You know, because it can be really tough. I mean, that area is so commercial, and so it's really interesting introducing something super unique.
Was he
in
doing
such a
natural
commercial
wines or
area.
conventional wines or a mix of both?
Say that again.
Was he doing natural or conventional?
Pretty much a mix.
Yeah.
It was pretty much a mix.
Cool.
But still, it was just that area at the time. Like it was just everything was like Applebee's, and it was like the most commercial, and so that's where people hung out. Yeah. And so like having a wine bar in that area at the time was super unique. But we did some.
It was, yeah.
That's
it was.
so cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you. And Kassie,
Yeah.
what's your wine origin story?
My wine origin story. I've always been a beverage person of any sorts, beer, coffee, wine. But I like the idea of wine more than drinking wine throughout college. But then I was actually going the medical route in college, realized I didn't want to do that my senior year. So then in the spring, I was like, let me find a job. Went to a job fair, and Gallo had a booth. And I was like, let me try that.
Really
And
interesting.
so I applied for a winemaking internship with not a winemaking or agricultural or any kind of degree. So
pre-med. You're a pre-med at the time.
Yeah, so I'm shocked that they chose me, but I worked for Apothic for 6 months. Yeah. But my
I bet that was wild.
it was
It's
interesting.
like mass.
Yeah, it was really cool to see that side of it, and then also spend some time like in the vineyards, like to see the whole path from grape to bottling was really cool on that kind of level.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that was my intro to it. But the moment I realized that like I love wine was actually like the day before I started. There was a tour I was invited to at Louis Martini, and so
Cool winery.
it's gorgeous, it's stunning. They had samples and charcuterie and all that kind of stuff, but I remember being in their cellar and they had their like cab, and I took a sip. I was like, oh shit, this is good wine. This is good. And it just like opened up the whole world of like what it could be, because I was, a cheap college student before that, so I would get the cheap stuff.
Right. Yeah.
And that was the moment that I was like, yep, this is going to be part of my life in some way.
And where were you in school, by the way?
That was after I graduated.
Oh, yeah, but
where did I go? Michigan State.
Okay, so I was going to say, I went to Michigan State too. Yeah, Mike's here too. He went to Michigan State. Not a good wine scene. Now, Mike used to run Beggar's Banquet. I don't know if that's a spot that rings in your memory at all. It was before your time when he was up there, of course, but that was one of the few places you could really go for anything interesting to drink. So that's why
absolutely.
I wanted to ask, 'cause I know.
Yeah, not much of a wine scene back in the day, but it's getting better.
It is?
A little bit.
Give us a little tip. Like if we wanted to stop into East Lansing, so you're going up for a football game or something, where would you send somebody to go get a glass of wine?
Oh.
It's not that good, is it, Cassie?
Yeah, it's not that good. I wouldn't say...
If there isn't a natural wine scene, like there's no natural wine bars up there?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, I don't think so.
Moneymaker, get on it.
Yeah.
Someone get on it.
But yeah.
Hey, I did
right
my
off
time in
campus.
East Lansing already. I lived up there for years and
You're over
not
it?
trying to go back. Yeah, no.
No, thank you.
Didn't hate it.
Yeah,
it.
it's fine.
It
was fun for college, but...
Yeah. All right, so then you left the California scene and...
came back to Michigan, and then got, quote-unquote real job with my degree for a little bit in hospitals. But always was drawn back to hospitality and food and beverage. And now I found my way into working on opening a wine bar. And I bought a coffee shop this year. So coffee and wine is my life, and
Totally go hand in hand.
It's perfect.
So
Cool. Yeah, and Bay City's coming up a little bit, too.
Yeah.
It's a cool little town.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
Do you listen to the Bay City Rollers all the time? Because
You would if you were in Bay City. You listen to the Rollers.
I'd be that obvious.
Right. All right, Kristie. Well, do you want to give us your wine origin story? Because I have to admit, I don't think we ever talked about it.
I was just trying to think about it. I was
Didn't
like,
we?
do I have an origin story? I mean,
Well, no, this part of the segment was your innovation. The wine origin story was yours. And I don't think we ever asked it when you're on the guest side of the table. So tell us your wine origin story. This is cool.
well, thanks. I don't know how cool it is, but I mean, I'm a lapsed artist, so I was a fine arts degree major for pottery, ceramics.
Oh, really? Huh.
Naturally, I'm in the food and wine industry. That's what I always say, which I used to fight against. I mean, my first job was at 14 in the industry, so it's never really left me. But as far as wine goes, I mean, I started with Zingerman's 21 years ago, and I was definitely drinking wine, but I was also super poor, and I didn't know what was going on. So I used to save up my money, and I used to go to York. This is when they were mostly Lynch. They had
the Morgan and York days.
The Morgan
and York days.
And it was super lynchy. And I would save up all my money, and twice a year, once around Christmas and once sometime in the summer, I would go and I'd buy a case of wine.
And just an aside, super lynchy is not trending good right now.
Super lynchy.
So just
Oh,
sorry, no, listen, I'm just we're not afraid to touch on current topics.
that was an
So we don't use that.
totally racist comment. Sorry, guys.
No,
Christ.
it just woke me up. I'm here now. I'm here now.
Read it as lynchy, though. Okay, Kermit Lynch.
Kermit Lynch.
Adjacent and or not adjacent. Let's just be very clear
Just to
here.
make it.
Lynchy is definitely not trendy.
We're still in the.
I feel like I just got so embarrassed I'm sweating.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was totally a joke.
I'm
It
teasing.
was pretty
But I'm like, oh God, I did say lynchy. Oh. Anyway, so I used to. So I'm
The good thing is, the
100%
upside here is that the cancel culture days are over, right?
Well,
so we can.
Are they? We just canceled one of the most famous.
Oh, that's right. They're canceling the other way now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure they're here more than ever.
Yeah. Good call. All right, I'm sorry. So
I
your
mean,
wine
let's
origin
see how
story.
many Kirk jokes we can put out here and see how
Ugh.
cancely we can get.
God, I want to puke all over my keyboard. All right.
Here, okay. So
So you're
back
at Zingerman's, getting your little, collecting your money up, going
at
over to Morgan and
Zingerman's,
York,
I wasn't
picking up.
raised around wine or food or anything. So this was all something that was just in me, apparently, you know? And so I started teaching myself, tasting a lot, getting kind of into it. And then when I started traveling, I would actually start meeting a lot of these producers. That's when I really sort of dove pretty deep. And I was like, oh my God, you know, farming, nature, it all played a part that I was really interested in that
Yeah.
stuff to begin with. So it just was a very natural place, I guess, for me to go. And then during COVID, when I couldn't travel, I opened a wine shop, and which was like shocking for everybody, I think. Everybody's like, who the hell is this girl?
Yeah,
Where
no,
did she
ground
come
control
from?
was cool, though. That was,
Yeah, I miss
the
it.
location was a shock. Everyone's like, where is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, well, that's what you got to do when you're scrappy and resourceful,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I had to be really resourceful. I mean, it was a very stressful time, and so
Yeah.
now I'm back on the road. But wine is very much, I mean, it is. I love food, but wine is really what I choose to spend my time thinking about and studying and researching. I mean, all of it really, but I think my favorite part about it is that it allows me to be the conduit and or hear stories from people that have really incredible stories to tell. And
Yeah.
to me, that's super cool. So
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, it was funny. This morning I said something about, what I say to myself, I said something about, oh, those were the COVID days, you know? And that was like a special kind of a exception or a thing for me. So
yeah, someone said to me
it's
the
a
other
thing.
day,
It's real.
they were like, oh, is COVID, like, I don't even think about it anymore. I was like, well, what a privilege.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Because
No,
I still
it was
think about
shocking.
it literally all the time,
Couple of
and
my
I'm
friends just
still
got it
reeling
again.
from it. Yeah.
Oh,
like-
wow. Did they test themselves or how did they? Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know. Some people are still out
is-
there.
It is really fascinating how, especially within our environment, how we forget things pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah,
But
that's
that's kind of I think that's kind of the programming too.
It is
to
the
get,
programming.
It is the programming to get people back to the survival and back to the program where, you know, I mean, we just went through something, and I think COVID was a really cool time in terms of self-reflection. And so that was one of the biggest questions I would ask people after COVID is, what did you learn about yourself during COVID? And it was simultaneously everybody had, this is a moment where people look within. And so within the social programming, it's always, social engineering is always about external everything.
And
So
we didn't
nobody
have that.
nobody has the time to look within. So I always think about the concept of as above, so below, as within, so without. So whatever's happening externally is happening internally. And so this was a point where people were like, wait a minute, this doesn't work for me. So people were switching up. They were like switching their jobs. They were switching
Yeah, that was a
careers.
cool time for that.
They
Yeah.
were- I mean, it was a really amazing moment. People are learning that, oh man, my kids are humans, right?
Yeah,
Like,
turns out.
it turns out my kids are humans, and
Pay 3
yeah,
seconds
that's-
of attention. Huh?
That's it. I mean, so it was a very neat moment, I feel, for self-reflecting and stopping and pausing, which I feel like wine does. And I feel like this is one of my biggest things I enjoy about wine is that moment where we're all stopping and we're enjoying each other. We're being present. And so that's one of the things I ask people all the time, you know, at the wine bar at the airport, at a time, space, continuum of space. It's like, what are you grateful for?
Yeah.
And so that just literally makes everybody present and stops. And then we're talking about the wine. And so we're engaging in this moment where it's almost a time space continuum moment. It's everything stands still, but we forget that that's actually everything we need. Because
And
everybody's
this
in
is
the
a
survival.
good reminder because I
That's
did
it.
forget to start our time clock. So speaking of our time space continuum,
No idea.
Chris, I'm going to give you a minus 25 points for excessive philosophizing.
I was just going to tell him how much I enjoyed
Minus
it.
25. But I'm going to give you a chance to win them back because we're going to jump, before we get into our true false segment, we're going to talk about our glass check. Do our little glass check, see what's in your glass. What are you drinking? Who wants to lead us off? Just tell us what you got. What do you think about it?
Well, I'm drinking that crazy pet nat that you started with, which is Austrian. I can't remember what the
Preisinger, Klaus Preisinger, the 22, the Ordinaire.
But
pet nat.
what is the grapes again?
Pinot Noir and something white. What did they? No, was it Zweigelt and Pinot?
No, it wasn't.
No, it was white. Something white, wasn't it?
Was it Blaufränkisch? No.
Gruner.
Gruner.
And Pinot. Gruner Veltliner Pinot Pet Nat from Klaus
anyway,
Preisinger
it is
called
effing
Ordinaire.
delicious.
It is. It's so
I'm
drinkable.
so into it right now.
I know.
I can barely handle it. And
Yeah, it was delicious.
It was just one of those moments where he opened it, I took a sip, and I was like, oh my God, there's no other wine I would want to be drinking right now.
You actually started dancing right after.
I did start dancing.
And I liked your moves. I was impressed.
Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
It's probably my Vans. They're
excellent.
slippery on this floor.
Cool.
Sip
All right.
side floor.
That gave
Chris,
me 1 million points,
Cassie,
right?
that was pretty good. Well, we'll review shortly the point situation, but
I'm drinking Fruit
Cassie,
Loops,
yeah.
which was
also.
to me. I think Austrian also 22.
yeah, same producer, also Klaus Preisinger, same as the Pet Nat Ordinaire. I don't know what's in Fruit Loops, so we'll have to look that
just
up.
says
So,
I think it's a bunch of randos.
yeah.
I'm
as
a
far
big
as
fan.
I know. Yeah, it's really good, right? I haven't had it in probably a while since Character like 2023 or something. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lip smacking and
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
fun.
good.
It's
really
really
fun.
juicy.
Yeah.
But it has also like a little bit. It reminds me of what do you call that stuff? The little fruit leather, like fruit roll-ups type.
Yeah. That kind of fruitiness. Yeah.
Yeah, but a little on the dried side or something. But
That's
still,
what
it's
I
very,
like,
very fresh.
The fresh fruitiness, but it's
Yeah.
drying, and I love that the balance of that.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
so fun.
All right, Chris, what do you have to come good here because you got to make up for that 25
He really stuck
excessive
it to you.
philosophizing.
Wait a minute. You can still get points, right? You can, because you said you like what I said. You
I
like the
did like
philosophy.
what you said.
Can
I
you
was
still
like,
get? You
oh,
can
yeah,
still
I
get
forgot how
points.
much
Hey.
You can
I
technically
like
still yeah. You can technically still get points.
Hey,
Okay, I see what
She
you're
can't.
I
See what I'm
figured
No.
out what you're doing now.
You see what
I
I'm
am
doing
the
right
sole giver of points around here.
All right, sounds good. I'm actually drinking the Olumbaru Nebbiolo.
Nebbiolo.
Hey.
Nebbiolo d'Alba, I think. right?
Yeah, I mean, Nebbiolo Diallo. This is dancing on my palate. It is
Excellent.
I really enjoy. I mean,
Is it
Nebbiolo
dancing as
is
good as I dance?
almost.
Oh,
Almost. Almost. And I really, I'm a sucker for Nebbiolo, to be honest with you.
It's one of the greats. It's one of the classics.
It is one of the classics, and and I love all the representations of it. You go to Gattinara from Barolo, from Barbaresco, obviously, and all those different expressions, but all they're always about the compliment. And the compliment with the food.
Yes,
and,
that's true.
It just screams. I mean, anytime I have any Nebbiolo, it just screams food to me.
yeah, for sure.
And,
It's a food wine.
because of the structure. I love the texturally savvy, but I just think about food.
We only have
Excellent.
red options up here, which is a little shocking. But
little unusual,
it's
yeah.
like 60-some degrees outside. It's raining.
It's that shoulder
Do
season.
you think that was a conscious? Because I brought 2 bottles of red today, and I never bring reds.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there's something in the air.
There's definitely a shift in the weather this week.
Hey,
Well, we have more wine, so if we need to
hey.
get a little, some white or rosé mixed in there, we've got it. You can get it.
So don't stress out.
Mike will help us out if we need it.
Yeah, man.
Thanks,
He's
Mike.
like our
Thank you.
butler. The real wine show butler.
You didn't know that, huh, Mike, when you signed up?
Mike, that was an excellent wink, Mike. I love winks because winks only can exist in the moment.
Yeah.
And if they don't exist in the it, it's just awkward.
Yeah.
It's just like, who's that creepy person?
That's
twitching
right.
at me?
All right.
What is happening?
Let's kick it off here and get rolling with our the first true false segment. You guys ready? Mm-hmm. All right. This is a very hyper local one here. This is for the Ann Arbor attuned. This one is called Drink One for the Sharoner.
My Sharona.
Fine. That works. And the story goes, hailed as a victory for Michigan wine, if you'll forgive the pun, Laurentide Winery has just announced a partnership with the University of Michigan to feature their wines at sporting events. Slated to begin this fall, the deal specifies Laurentide wines will be featured at all U of M sporting contests held at the Big House, Chrysler, and Yost arenas. The deal includes both Laurentide's Amazing Red and Amazing White wines, of course. but also 5 other wines from the Leelanau Peninsula Winery. According to Dave Rothberg of the U of M Wine Club, quote, displacing ubiquitous California wines at U of M concessions is a huge statement about how far local wines have come, end quote. A sentiment that was reflected across the local wine industry despite misgivings that the selection had more to do with money than wine quality. Ooh, people were speculating. Regardless, that a Michigan winery has finally gotten some love from the home team gives both Michigan wine proponents and Wolverine winos even more to cheer about this fall. So our question to the panel here, you folks, is has Laurentide signed a deal to get its wines in the big house?
Okay, I have so many questions.
Well, you can ask questions, but, this is all we know.
First of all, is there really a U of M wine club?
The answer to that is yes. I do know the answer to that, and I can say yes.
Okay.
That's true. There is a U of M wine club.
And how do you get in said club?
I don't know, actually. I mean, I
Is it
imagine
like
you have to be enrolled at the
boys'
U of
club? I
M.
feel like it might.
There are some women. I've seen them. I've seen them.
okay.
They've come out. I've done a couple of tastings over at York. I've been there when they've been in the house.
And then my follow-up question.
Go ahead.
Is how many acres does Laurentide have again? Like of
I
vines?
don't think it's said in here, did it?
Does anyone know off their head on the top of their heads?
No, I have no idea how big Laurentide is.
I haven't tried their wines before.
It's the one with the compass rose on the front, right? What are their labels?
I don't know. I don't think so. I thought they maybe had like a root, like
Are they from Grand Rapids area or is it
Leelanau? It says here Leelanau Peninsula.
Oh, you did say Leelanau earlier.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them beyond that. And the wines I know very little. I've had the Pinot Grigio and I thought it was pretty good. They're nice looking labels actually, as I remember.
But I can't remember what they look like.
I think it's just like a cream off-white colored label. It's got like a black, like a root. It says Laurentide in some kind of a interesting font. Or is font the correct word for printing? I don't.
Yeah.
It is.
Sure.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah.
Typeface.
Yeah, there we go.
Typeface.
I will say this.
That was a wink. Was that an appropriate wink? I was like,
that was really awkward, Todd.
was it?
Now you have negative 50 points, Todd.
Yeah, it felt a little awkward after I did it. Like who does click, click, wink, wink? I don't know. I know.
You gotta commit to it. You just gotta go full force.
Because since you exist in that space, you can get away with it.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank
Not
you.
many people can get away with it, Todd.
All right. Thank you. All right. So what's the answer to the question? Has Laurentide signed a deal? Did you answer all your questions? Go ahead, Cassie. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, there's a lot in the news right now about how a lot of university sports are taking sponsorships from wine to try to get
really?
wine more present.
Oh, cool. Wow.
So, like, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's not why they're doing it. They're not doing it to
Yeah.
make wine. They're doing it
Yeah,
to get the money.
It's money, yeah. All the same, right?
Yeah, close.
Yeah, there's, especially with professional sports too, there's a lot of deals with wine being sold at venues and all that. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this was happening. So I'm going to go true. I mean, I think they'd be ahead of the curve for sure. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Chris, go ahead.
I really enjoy, in a general sense, what Michigan wine has been doing within the last 10 years. I feel like, we've been representing them as a company, and every year we go up there, and every year they get better in terms of quality.
Vino Volo, you guys go up as a team?
Yes.
You guys go cruising?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, that was a thing before we got bought out.
I was gonna say. Also, do you fly?
So I fly high in the friendly sky. You know that. You know that. So one of the neatest things about it is, especially when you think about Old World, when you go to Italy, you go to Sicily, you drink all the Sicilian wines and you eat Sicilian food. You're not gonna have any Tuscan, or you're not gonna have any Piedmonte. You do what the land represents.
Hey, now hold on a second, Chris. They're not serving like Michigan food in Michigan Stadium. They're not doing that, are they?
Hot dogs
yeah.
with a shitty GFS hamburger.
Yeah.
Correct. And so all I'm getting to is that I love the representation of what Michigan's doing, and so that connection is
the state
really
of Michigan
needed
or University of Michigan?
That's what I was getting to. So is like, I love the fact that a university would do that, but a lot of times, which is unfortunate, is not the best representation. So a lot of times it's not the best representation of what Michigan has to offer.
Yeah.
And so that can be a problematic thing where, you have people we're always taking shots at Michigan. Oh, Michigan doesn't do anything good, or Michigan doesn't do wine. And so in that sense, you think about it in the perspective of what are the typical wines that you see at like the grocery stores, for example, and what wines are getting represented. So a lot of times the good quality wines are actually going to the wine club, because and that's okay. But it's just understanding that for me it's always having a representation and saying, no, Michigan has quality wine. And unfortunately, a lot of time with that particular situation, I think it's a positive thing in general sense.
So are you a true on? Can we cut to the answer here? Is this a true then? You're saying you believe that there is in fact a Laurentide?
Stop being so long-winded.
There is a Laurentide.
All right, I'll go with true.
True.
I'm gonna go with true.
Laurentide is in the big house. Okay.
I'm going false for a variety of reasons. I don't want it to be true.
False. You don't want it to be true. Why not?
I don't want it to be true. There's
Why?
A couple questions that I have. A is like, well, what kind of beer are they serving? Are they serving only Michigan beer as well? Because if they're not, then this doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't say they're serving exclusively Laurentide wine, so it just says
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
I feel like depending on whatever style you choose for the big house is going to be a basic. You know what I mean? Let's just think
Right.
about the clientele.
They're not serving 7 yet. They're not serving.
You know,
Sure,
and
a
it's just
7
like,
yet. As I have.
bleh. I don't know. I'm
All
not
right.
a sports ball girl. If they're doing it, good for them. I would like to know how many bottle contract this is, like, because that's why I asked how many acres. I was like, can they even supply that much wine for the big house?
Yeah, who knows where it's coming from?
And or Chrysler or wherever. Like, what's is that?
Yost.
Chrysler?
It said Yost, Chrysler, and
Anyway, so
stadium.
I'm going
Yeah, the
false
big house.
because I just don't think that they think about it that hard. But I think it's more about follow the money than.
I
Yeah.
agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, I think that's what it's about. I mean, there's the whole thing. When it gets to that level, it's all about the money.
Yeah, it's always about the money, man.
I mean, come on. I mean, at a certain point, and that's what that's what capitalism is.
Yeah.
To make money off by any means necessary
Yeah.
off people's backs. And so this is why, like, people like us, we have to have certain conversations of like, okay, let's take this power back and talk about what really matters,
Couldn't agree
and
more.
which is the nature. Because like in an industrial world, you have to buy your community back,
Yeah.
and so you have to buy nature back, and even what that even means.
Yeah. That could be a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, because
maybe-
unfortunately, it is a true situation. They are. It is actual. Yeah, I'm sorry, Christy, but
That's okay.
Good job,
I
Cassie.
was just
Chris.
standing up for myself on that one.
Okay, yeah. No, apparently Laurentide has some real cash too. I saw they have some other
That's what I'm
program.
saying. Like, okay, who's the backer?
Yeah,
There's so many
Where are they
dumb
getting their
questions.
fruit from?
I just have so many questions about this, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm sure they're stoked, and I'm sure they're like alumni on some level. Like, there's like, I don't think you just
There's
get
probably
that
some trust fund
contract.
babies involved.
Yeah.
Those trust fund babies.
Yeah, there's something going
No,
on like that. I don't know what it is.
I'm throwing some shade here for sure, and I know
Yeah.
that, so I'll probably get canceled. I've said some really.
No, only if you talk about Charlie.
So one thing I wanted to follow up with
Hey,
on
guys,
this.
Everything else- guy named Charlie
everything else
Kirk?
you can do these
Yeah.
days. There was
No.
like a couple school
No,
shootings.
no.
You missed me.
So
Todd,
let's
didn't
go
you?
to the follow-up question here. And I want to ask is, so how far do you think this can go for Laurentide? Where are they going to get out of it? Like, do you think Laurentide is ever going to, could they take on status like, say, a Sonoma Cutrer or a Santa Margarita behind this? Will people go around like, oh, I was at U of M Stadium, I had, a glass of Laurentide Amazing Red. They go to a restaurant, oh, do you guys have Laurentide Amazing Red? Could something like that happen?
It could with it's funny with commercialism.
Can you build big brands? This is
Yes. That's
let's
how
ask
that's
that.
what
Can
we
you
do.
build brands?
Mayomi, we can keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, we can Camus. We can. I mean,
But so Mayomi,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think like it is.
But these are all; those are all. I'm sorry to cut you off,
No, go
Cassie,
for
but Apothic,
Yeah.
Mayomi, of course, Camus. Those are all we saw before COVID, pre-COVID brands. What about in this new reality?
I think.
Were you about to address that, or
Yeah, like I think it gives it a face and a platform for sure, so people can be exposed to it a lot more.
which you
easily.
need? Which you need regardless of outcome. I
Yeah,
would
but at the
say.
same time, like the demographic of who's going to these games to get wine, I guarantee you it's mostly going to be, can I get your house red or your house white?
Yeah,
They don't care
that's
about the
what you were
brand, they don't
saying,
care about the
basic.
style.
Yeah.
So,
They
like,
just don't want
basic.
beer.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I don't think that it's going to give the brand a lot of heft, but at the same time, it will make the money, and that's what they need to then
Because it's only
continue the cycle.
It's
and-
only year 2 of U of M even allowing alcohol with their sporting
I think
events,
that's right. I think that's true.
So, like, I think they're trying something new. Good for them for trying to go local, and I'm saying that for those who can't.
Well, they got to
see
pay
in
back.
quotes.
They got to pay back their big quarterback, don't they? Then they spend like 12
They're all
million.
full of, it's all corruption. In my opinion,
it's pretty.
right?
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's super corrupt, and so
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know. I just don't trust any of it, kind of.
But building brands, you think
Yeah.
you can still build brands like those?
It
takes a
depends
lot
the
of
kind of
skill.
brand you want to build. Sure, they can go be in every Meyer in the state. Probably, they probably are already. You know, so like, what are they trying to do? I don't know without knowing their vision or how big they are. But like good for them. If that's the brand they want to build, that is certainly not the brand I'm interested.
Well, I guess
in.
what
Yeah.
I'm
I
what I'm
guess
getting
I'll play
at.
devil's advocate a little bit too, because
Go.
I guess there's and I always think about this in terms of like meeting people where they're at, levels in the wine industry, and connecting with that. Because essentially, I don't want to be that person that wants to be too snobbish to the person that's just getting into the wine world. So at a certain point, I need to start trying to meet them where they're at. And so there's interesting.
But could
and-
that be though? I mean, can you do that through brand
Yeah, would
recognition?
they get a gig at
like,
DTW out of this?
like you know what
for
I'm talking
example?
about? Yeah. Well, that's one thing.
I mean, if they leverage it enough to U of M fans, like, we serve our wine at your stadiums, like, they could then like do this. I don't think they're going to get a lot of brand recognition from just being in the stadiums. People aren't going to really know that. But
Okay.
if they like then to other outsources, like, hey, we serve University of Michigan, buy our wine because we support local.
That's a good point.
Then you'll get outside sources come in.
Yeah.
So like if they can do that, I feel like it's a good.
Okay, but I have a very specific thing I'm asking you.
About
Can you
a brand?
build a brand along the lines of something like Apothic, like Mayomi, or like
in these days, you're saying,
you know,
or these
Sonoma
times?
Cutrer? That's an old timey one for us, Mike. Sonoma Cutrer.
oldie.
I think yes. I think
You think you can still build those?
for sure. And I think there's also, again, like when you look at the demographic of, back to what I was going to go to, like Kroger, or the people that get their wine from a Kroger, for example, or get their wine from a Meyer, for example, it's a certain level. They're not going to a specialty shop. They're not going to a specialty wine shop.
They're not trying to learn
And-
their merchant,
and-
learn their producers.
Well, exactly. Yeah, and that's all, and they're fine. They're okay with it.
Yeah,
It's like it's okay. Like this is their experience, and this is their level of their wine experience. It's like, oh, I pick some wine up when I'm shopping at Myers or Kroger, and that's fine.
And then they're going to come to the airport and they're going to talk to you.
Ah.
And they're going to
Yeah.
totally expand.
And I'm gonna say, if you don't get out of your shell, you're just a nut.
Exactly. I mean, and then they're going to
That
be
was
like, oh
one
my God,
waiting to
I was flying to San
Teed it up.
Francisco and I met this guy and now I know about all this cool wine. Then they're going to forget about what they drank.
And he
in the
asked me
city.
about gratitude and my superpower.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Speaking of superpowers, this is an excellent lead-in, Chris. Thank you for our next question for you guys. And I will say, just to give you an update on the scoring.
0-0-0.
No. But Kristie, you are in the weeds. You gotta.
I'm sure.
You're gonna have to.
Well,
yeah. That was a.
I'm okay with
Yeah. It's
Pissed
not.
off the man too many. You pissed off the man too many times.
It's,
I
early,
think.
That's my job.
it's early in the game, so you'll be all right. We'll give a score update totals
I
after
also am
this
not
one.
very competitive, so I don't really care. Although I know, unless what's her name is here. What's the blonde French little guy?
Oh, Elisa.
Elisa. I'm always like, I'm gonna
I talked-
fucking kick your ass.
Yeah.
Basically, we are 2 Capricorns, and we get really
That's funny.
Oh, you Capricorns.
yeah. Otherwise, I don't
Rams
care
bun
about
heads.
winning or losing.
All right,
Unless
here's
it's
number
with
2.
her.
Are you folks ready? This one's called Superman style.
Ooh.
Yeah, Superman style. So, whoever said you can't teach an old dog new tricks clearly never met the geniuses at Cork Supply Company in Portugal. A titan in the cork world, they've just rolled out their latest and greatest innovation, the Legacy Cork. Think of it as the Navy SEAL of corks. The Navy SEAL of corks is armed with more tech than James Bond. It's their boldest move yet in the war against wine's worst enemies, oxygen and cork taint. Legacy cork doesn't just show up to the fight with 1 or 2 weapons. It brings the whole armory. Building on their already impressive DS100 and Vocus taint detection technologies, which are so effective that the company literally guarantees to buy back any bottle that shows cork taint. They've added a third revolutionary layer of defense. While other companies are still fiddling with taint eliminating technology, Cork Supply is playing a different game entirely. Their new X100 electromagnetic imaging technology is like Superman eyes for scrutinizing corks. Using non-invasive scanning and a highly trained AI that has studied more cork anomalies than an MS has tasted wines. That's a master of sommelier.
We got
master
it.
Sommelier. Yeah, so using non-invasive scanning and a highly trained AI that has studied more cork anomalies than an MS has tasted wines, it structurally analyzes the interior of each cork. And if its inner workings look less than perfect, the cork gets the boot. The ones that pass are certified to provide the best, most consistent protection against unwanted oxygen ingress. And who was the first to enlist this superlative new cork? And none other than Portugal's legendary Dirk Niepoort of Niepoort Winery. Good old Dirk. He's putting the legacy corks in his 2023 Vinha do Carril, a field blend from the steep schistous soils in the Cima Corgo region, a wine known for its long and glorious aging. So if you're lucky enough to snag a bottle, you can rest easy knowing that the only thing spoiling the party will be your lack of self-control. So our question, dear panelists, I try, man. Our question, has Cork Supply Company introduced a super cork called the Legacy? Have you heard about the Legacy cork?
It wouldn't surprise me the lengths they would go for good corks.
Those lengths being specifically X100 electromagnetic imaging technology.
That's the thing. That seems a little too far. That seems
Oh,
expensive.
X10? Would you go with X10?
Oh, that's
An order of magnitude less?
where's the limit? What's it worth?
Well, right. Well, there's a lot of spoilage in wine, right? I mean, that's a
Yeah.
big deal, I think, right? If you have to deal with, premature oxidation and whatever.
Oh,
The Legacy cork.
I'm on the fence of this one.
But you think it's because you feel like it's a bridge too far?
I feel like
you think the corks
it
are
sounds
not?
a little too expensive for what it's worth. The lengths that they have gone, but it also
But think about
could
corks,
be
right?
possible. Yeah, exactly. It could be worth it.
Yeah, I mean, how many bottles of wine are there that get sealed in a
Yeah.
cork? I mean, is it in the billions?
Could be.
It could be. I mean, billions is a lot. I don't know.
I don't think
That's
so.
a lot. I mean, it is a.
Well,
it is
it's
a
certainly
big,
tens of millions, for sure. I mean,
it's a-
hundreds of millions.
It's a big percentage for sure.
It's hundreds of millions.
And yeah, it's a big percentage for sure. I mean, I think obviously the screw cap came on, and it was really interesting when you talk to certain people in Old World, because a lot of people in Old World were like, no, I'm not getting down with the screw cap. And so, there's certain charms with corks for sure. And so I can see it in definitely certain perspectives where they would want to create something like this because of the natural charm of the cork.
And that's, part of it is there are a lot of alternatives like screw caps and rubber corks, whatever. So part of it was like, well, there's alternatives, so why would they go to these lengths? But there are, like you're saying, the old world wants corks, wants authentic corks. So like, and that industry's massive.
A lot of people want cork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of domestic bottles.
It's part of the experience.
Corks
too.
are a big deal.
It's part of the whole
sexy.
experience of
Yeah.
the wine.
Did you say they're sexy? Look at this girl.
They're way sexier than a screw cap. Let's be honest.
all day long?
I'm gonna have to start keeping a few corks in my
all
pocket.
day long. Are you kidding me?
Hey,
Like
baby.
when I got
Hey,
screw caps
baby.
bottles, I was like, I had to come up with like a little dance.
Yeah, because
Just
you're like,
because I was like, where's the presentation?
you had a twist
I
and
was
shout.
like, I had to literally go, oh, there's still presentation.
Yeah.
I had to wiggle it up a little bit to add a little pizzazz,
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the thing. And so that I could definitely see it in a lot of senses.
Are you
How much-
so wait?
How much? What?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
My question is, do they have a money amount that they're charging for this?
That I don't have information on.
You're being drilled here.
Sorry, I don't know.
Can we look up? Can we do like an AI? Can we call a friend? Call AI?
Yeah.
Well, this is how
Yeah, a
people do
helpline.
these days.
Apparently, AI is is part of this process. So.
It is. If you want to know how to learn how to talk to a human being, you got to go to AI first. It's like, AI, how do I talk to a human?
True. Just give us a
robot. How do I be human?
That's not going to help you. True or false on the existence of the supercore called the Legacy, Chris?
False.
From
What
Cork
is it, a
Supply
condo?
Company.
Come on, man. Like,
It's false.
So
It's the mega core.
It's false.
Chris is going
Legacy.
false. Cassie was having a hard time. Are you still on the fence?
I'll go true on this one. I mean, there's a lot of fun buzzwords, AI especially. Like, every company is trying to use AI, so it wouldn't surprise me for them to use it in cork detection. So
Yeah.
let's go true.
It's
go
true,
on this
and
one.
then also
Okay.
everybody's overselling AI too, which is going to get really
That's the
scary
side.
buzzword.
We're not going to get.
Oh, sorry.
That's the side issue. I appreciate it. But Kristie, what are you going to do?
I'm straight up false because I'm apparently a pessimist today and I don't care about legacy corks. I want good corks, but I don't really.
Well, no, Legacy is the brand name of the.
I basically glazed over.
was triggered by the name
talking
Legacy.
about nonsense. I was like, I'm not a winemaker. I care about like not cork bottles for sure, but I hope this isn't true.
You hope it's not true.
I don't
What's
know.
with you today? Why
I
you
don't
hate?
know.
Why
I'm not hating
you're not a hater,
necessarily.
but you're kind of looking a little hateful. Like just by the numbers, I'm looking at the score.
Well,
What's
that's
going
cool.
on?
I told you I wasn't competitive. Maybe you just needed an alternative voice.
Okay, we need a hater.
An alternative voice.
I'm not really a hater. I'm actually super a lover, but I just don't. I don't know.
I felt nothing but love from you today.
Thanks.
Honestly.
She did say corks were sexy. That's pretty loving.
Yeah, I felt.
Corks are sexy, but now
yeah.
when you start talking about this dumb shit,
All right. Well,
it's true.
it is true. It is true. Cork Supply Company has introduced the Legacy cork.
Oh my god! You know we have to get some dumb bottle
So-
with a legacy cork just to experience.
Yeah, there might be one. We'll have to check. There's a few corks on the table. I don't know if. But this said that the first was going to be that 2023 from.
Also, the giveaway was that you did say it was from Portugal, which is like the largest cork producing country. So
if anyone were to do it.
I was
Yeah.
like, okay, there's
Yeah,
some
they're
true
deep
things
with
to
it.
this.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to me when I read the story because I was thinking, the industry has done a lot, of course, to eliminate, just to get rid of cork taint, right? So like the big one before was Diam's, or not Diam, but Amorim's Diam cork, right? Where they did that. They use that super cold, that super critical CO2 to help sterilize, I guess you would say, the cork. So they've done a lot to eliminate cork taint, and I think that just the inconsistency of the seal is kind of the last frontier,
Yeah.
right? I mean, like in that situation, like if this works, Legacy does what it says it does, and they look at the interior of
It's
the
only
cork.
$5 a cork.
Well, right.
I mean,
the
who knows?
the
This
price
was a
we
good
don't
question
know.
that Chris had because
It is. That would change everything.
That's also going to really limit or potentially like break or limit the amount of people that can use the cork, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. But would that mean that there's no need for screw cap anymore? One of you mentioned screw cap. That's an alternative
yeah.
closure. I mean, if
But
the
a screw
cork
cap's
seals,
never gonna
Cheaper,
go away.
yeah.
I don't think. I think
because
there's
it's going to be cheaper. Is
always-
that the only reason?
And also
Well,
like
exactly right.
recapping if you're going to the park or something.
Ease of use.
Yeah.
It's so easy. I mean,
easy.
even cans are
Yeah.
becoming popular these
Honestly,
days.
yeah.
And they're putting you're putting good quality wine in cans.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
major
And so it-
producers in Europe now are going cans.
Yeah.
They
And-
just are.
I mean, that's the thing. And so it is literally bringing a whole new conversation, and it's important because I feel like with wine, because of its traditional sense, things can be sometimes stagnant, and we need to start. We have to always have that conversation of like what's going on in the present.
Well, and you also have to think about exporting and importing when you're dealing with huge, heavy glass bottles. That's the giver for the cans, I think, because
I
they
don't
see a bigger market experience or like possibility, and it's going to cost a lot less to ship them where they need to go.
Yeah, that's a major
opposed to-
factor.
It's a huge factor. I mean, and most of the winemakers that I know that are doing it, they're not doing it because they necessarily are stoked to do it, but they know that it's kind of the right thing to do for sustainability and for CO2 and like all the things that people are actually talking about now.
Yeah.
Not here, but in Europe.
Yeah, it's raining
really-
so nicely here in the background there. It's like,
I know it feels like a nice like binaural beats frequency. It's like tuning us in. It's good.
Yeah. Shall I give you a little score update here before we jump into the last of the true-false questions? Because Kristie and Chris, you've not really helped out Kat. They've not been working with you because they know some of the tricks here as far as scoring goes. You can get you can get points for all sorts of stuff.
Correction, I did pour some wine in her glass.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Respect. I'm sorry.
And
all
in
right.
my glass.
You get points.
You're
Yeah,
very
you get
the
points.
host.
Well, see?
Come on.
Now-
Hospitality of it.
Yeah, see?
Now I get it. Now I get
Now
it.
I'm gonna have to give Chris a hospitality bonus. See, I didn't even know, but since you brought it up, it's a hospitality bonus. I'll apply that to the next segment, but there it is. So, Chris, we have you in the lead though.
Yeah,
at
way to
at
come
500
back.
points.
We'll call you the comeback kid.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Man,
500.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love
that's
it.
pretty good for only 2 rounds. 500.
Oh man.
Cassie, you're in second place with 300,
Okay.
and wow.
I'm negative.
Negative.
No, you're not,
Negative 1,000.
you're not
I would be
negative,
really proud of a negative.
but you are back at 0.
I'm a 0.
You're at 0.
That's
Back to
impressive.
0.
Is that the first time ever on this show
Yeah,
where
man.
like somebody like
I
went
like to
back
make history,
zero?
I think
no
it's a
matter
little
where I
biased.
go.
That's impressive.
Yeah. You,
All right,
no matter how hard you try, you're just always there.
I love it.
It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We don't go forwards. We don't go backwards. We just sort of stay.
Oh man,
Steady.
I love it.
Well,
Constant
here's
state.
what we're gonna do for you, Chris. This is what do you call it? A lob, right? Let me see this.
Yeah, alley-oop, lob.
Yeah, an alley-oop,
Yeah.
yeah.
Put me in
There
the
we go.
game, coach.
Yes, right. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's
All
fine.
right. Yeah. So
I think
this
you're just mad that I said lynchy earlier.
real lynchy. Yeah, that was gauche.
Too soon or too shady or too.
There's a lot
Too
about that
crazy?
was
I don't
incorrect,
know.
and I feel badly about it.
That's all right. That's all right. So this article, our third and final true/false question, is titled "I'll see your snake oil and raise you snakes."
Oh.
A man in China, desperate to help his critically ill son, decided to try the age-old traditional remedy of snake wine. Not available in stores, he made it himself. After soaking 3 venomous snakes in a giant jar of medicinal wine for an entire year, he assumed they were, done. But he was wrong. When he popped the top, all 3 snakes had resurrected, leaping from their boozy slumber to deliver a very spirited message of disapproval right to his face. Despite a year of marinating, they were apparently still full of fight, proving, if nothing else, that the recipe should have called for the snakes to be dead before jarring. The man was rushed to the hospital, where luckily he recovered. This isn't an isolated incident. Experts say that snakes, evolved for survival, can enter a dormant state when deprived of oxygen and water. Apparently, a year in a not-so-airtight jar of wine is less like a final resting place and more like passing out drunk. So, our question for you folks is, did snakes in China revive after being soaked in wine for a year?
Whoa, this is a deep question. You know, this is crazy because this
Animal
is like,
biology. This might be an advantage to
We're actually in the
Cassie.
year of the snake.
Biology.
We're actually in the
It's
year of the snake
too?
We're literally in the year
Go,
of the
Chris.
snake, which is the year of the 9, which is the year of completion, full circle in the cosmos. Right, so it's pretty interesting. Pretty
All
cool.
right, I'm going to give you the cosmology 50-point bonus.
Yes, I was going for that. So it's like if you study like Mayan or Kemetic, there's like actually a 13-month calendar, and that actually correlates with the woman's cycle, which is really which is interesting. Full circle, but snakes are really interesting creatures, and it kind of represents the kundalini, if you will. So our spine, if you will. And when have you guys seen any of the videos where they have like the kids around the snakes, and where you have no fear, snakes won't bite you. So it's really interesting in terms of that play. I'm gonna go with all that being said, I'm gonna go with yes. It happened.
A true. Okay, he's a true on that. The snakes reviving after being contained in wine for a year, apparently.
I mean,
Cassie, Kristie?
I feel so. My sister in high school, she had some frogs that she thought were dead.
Frogs also do this.
Yeah, they definitely
They
bury
weren't,
down and
but
get
she
frozen.
flushed them. Yeah.
Wait. How did...
How does she know that they were alive?
Yeah, what's the rest of the story?
She looked it up because she was like,
She looked it up.
she looked it up. She's like, how did I kill all my frogs? I don't understand. So she looked it up, and apparently they go in the dormant state for periods of time where they don't eat and they don't,
They're not soaking in wine.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, I know it's like
Medicinal wine, whatever.
potentially
that is.
possible, but it's just absurd enough that I don't know, the alcohol, the lack of air. I'm gonna say no on this one. I'm
You're
gonna
a
say
no
no.
because
Yeah,
of the alcohol.
I
and
want it to
lack
be
of
true.
air.
That'd be really cool.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's giving like the
I'm
Mummy.
going with I went with my most esoteric side.
It's like
on
something
this.
you would see in the Mummy, where they like, they're in the caverns and they like, oh, let's open this bottle of wine. Yeah, like.
Well, let me bring that. Let me bring
yeah.
that up real quick because I was actually studying different spirituality within Kemetic or ancient Egypt, and it was interesting because wine was used as a ceremony, and at a certain time, wine was used as a ceremony to connect us to the other side. So to connect us to our chakra points, our energy points, and mind, body, and soul. And so also like dream state. So if you look up like beta, theta, even like they say like delta is 90 minutes of sleep or called sleep paralysis. So there's interesting stages that you can actually put your body or being into as related to the snakes. And so they could have been in a certain state where they were able to go on for a year and still come back.
And we don't know the details of what kind of jar this guy
It sounds
put
like a
it in or
resurrection.
how he
It
closed
sounds like
it.
like
We
a
don't know.
lotus flower or something, So
I'm going for gold here. I'm false.
Go. You're false, man.
you have to have a true today.
I know she's
you
false on
went false
everything. Like
everything.
Carl false.
But
I feel
false
like this is
not
I feel like
this
this
is a
is
game of true or
I
false.
feel like this is something you can go true on because I feel like everything else has been against the man, and now this is about nature.
This is your chance.
This is about tuning
You
in.
want to revisit,
I don't believe
Christy? Do you
three
want to?
snakes are going to
Hey,
come out of
Kristie.
this
Hey, Kristie.
and murder some dude. Well, he did.
Kristie, you're not going to win this anyway, so you go true.
I'm going straight up
Kristie,
false.
go true. It's okay. Hey,
I mean,
Stick to your guns. Go
I
false.
don't really want it to be true because gross. I don't know. I grew up in Arizona, so snakes are not my jam.
she's not a snake girl.
No,
You're not a
I am
snake girl.
not. Like, I see a snake and I'm like, oh, nope, I'm going the other way.
All
That
right.
shit'll kill you.
So you're false on that one. Okay. So the answer is that I did see the story in the China Times.
Oh, I'm sure it was. No, there's nothing fake
Ergo,
about that, dude.
ergo,
It's true?
It must be true.
God.
Now it does look a lot like the New York Post. Just in my defense, I'm not saying for sure this is true. But it was reported
Some
as a-
medias have
It
more
was reported
propaganda
as
than
true.
us.
It was reported as
And
true.
China is very loaded with propaganda.
Well, and the funny thing about the story is that there was no mention at all of what happened to that poor sick kid. Like they,
Yeah.
he just disappeared
The
from.
whole reason.
They didn't
Yeah.
care about the kid.
He disappeared from the whole story, which was hysterical. But it got me thinking about, aromatized wines, right? Because people put all kinds of stuff in the wine, right? So thinking about aromatized wines, like a vermouth, right, or Barolo Chinato or something like that, or the aperitivo stuff, or Two Lads makes that Domaine Leelanau Yarrow stuff from up north. Have you guys had that? You have, Cassie?
It's good. Yeah.
It's very
It's
floral.
fun. It's a fun spritz.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd probably be a good summer spray. Yeah, I never tried that, but. So do
it's-
you guys
it's-
like those kind of things? Like,
So
do you like
it's used-
aromatized
but
wines?
It's
Yeah.
actually used. It's actually used as. I mean, so a lot of these practices are used. Like, so even like the wine.
You mean like aromatizing, not snake wine?
No, I'm actually saying
No,
in Eastern practices they
use
use
a lot of
like a lot of
snakes.
yogis and stuff use
Yeah.
it for medicinal purposes.
Spiders, snakes.
That's exactly right. And so even like it's a kind of like a mushroom kind of psilocybin kind of reaction, and it's a way to shut out the external world too.
Like if you go to some of the markets and you go to the actual ancient sort of shaman folk, you will get all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
really weird
And
stuff.
and so it's interesting what you said about the frogs because it actually these different things put you in different states as related to like so the monks back to so these brilliant monks in the world can go from the beta, theta, gamma state, delta with a snap of the finger just by breath work.
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty cool.
You mentioning like monks in this, it's interesting because a lot of the aperitifs are monk made, and so they
Right,
are
like
creating these
chartreuse
concoctions and and
Those are more herbal
Yeah.
based and not less
Than
less,
animal.
less sort of animal. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's fully
Same
a
concept, though.
thing.
Yeah.
Same concept.
100%.
using nature.
I just didn't believe the snakes didn't die after a year and just bit this dude. Like I don't know. That's where I'm like, come on, guys.
Well, this is
cats
like you
have 9
said.
lives.
Well, like you
How
said,
many lives do snakes?
there's a lot of Chinese propaganda. This is probably the thing they're, boosting up that traditional, like just giving that.
Drink the snake juice.
Yeah.
And don't look back.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
I don't know,
worry
man.
about
For
it.
me, I'd rather go to this nature than these microplastics or
Yeah.
all
You know-
this like technology they're trying to put in our food that's not real food.
Wait, what was the name of the cork again?
Legacy.
The legacy.
Legacy.
Thank you.
rather than Bill Gates
Yeah,
all
but
you can
see,
eat
he's
bugs
going-
place that you
This
trying to
guy-
feed people maggots.
This guy's going RFK though. We're watching you, bro.
He's like, don't offend me. You just lost 100 points.
I lost
John.
Why would you? That's the crazy thing that RFK. No, that's the craziest thing because like there's also healers. There's real
Word
healers.
up. Word.
Well,
I know you're. I'm just saying you're
RFK
squirting.
is not
Keep
a
on the
healer.
edge.
Not the same thing.
You're just
Yeah,
skating.
he's not
You're
a
just
healer.
skating on
Don't
the
put
edge.
radical movements under the left or right party. I'm not that. I'm not that.
All right, listen. Let's do a glass check here before we jump into our the wine ciphers, because we are getting onto time. So we're gonna keep stepping here. So quick glass check. Kristie, what do you?
I'm Fruit Looping so hard right now.
You're still nursing that?
No,
Fruit
I
Loop?
didn't have Fruit Loop before.
Oh, you
had
didn't.
the
Oh, that's right.
Fentanyl.
You had the.
And I am
Ordinary.
all in on it. It's such a
good.
juicy jammer. I feel like, woo.
That's good.
I don't know. I just love it.
Are you gonna dance some more after this
Maybe.
show?
And make sure too, you folks, make sure you can hit stuff on the table.
Guys,
here.
don't be
Drink
shy.
some.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah,
Feel
drink,
free.
drink.
Be free. Be easy. Have
I
fun.
don't have a medal though, and I'm really sad I don't have a medal.
I mean,
That is really cool.
Yeah, Ben came with a medal. That's pretty
Did
nice.
you just run that today?
He also came with a pretty nice beard too. You always wear that beard out.
Super sweet skull
All right.
jacket. Like I'm all in on this
Wow.
jam right
All
here.
right. Cassie, what's in
Apparently
your
I'm
glass?
very negative.
I think we're on
Nice cork, Daddy.
the Napa. Is this a Napa?
This is 100% Mourvedre, right?
Oh, that is the
Napa.
Belong Wine Company. Yeah, which one is that again? It's a Mourvedre blend. I think.
Sierra Soul.
Is it just Mourvedre, straight Mourvedre?
Yeah.
Ah, nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've got that
Gorgeous
too.
label too. Like I love it. Like it's just mountains. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well done, the Sierras. But
I think there's a couple people sitting there looking at the
Yeah.
setting sun too. Over
but
the
yeah,
horizon.
full like love the label, love the look. But the wine itself is just phenomenal.
Yeah, it's really elegant.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Mourvedre, I think it can be real dark and kind of massive, but
and
this
is on the lighter side.
Yeah,
which
it's got some
I'm
prettiness.
a big fan of.
that's what I was
Yeah,
drinking
and
too.
it still has a little bit of that grittiness it's bringing out too, which is fun.
Yeah.
I like Mourvedre is a really gritty varietal.
Okay, cool. Chris, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking this Syrah Arnott Roberts. And
Oh,
it's,
very nice.
I'm loving
Which
this
vintage
nose.
is that?
This is 2015.
15 Syrah.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, cool. Excellent. Alrighty. Well, I think you guys did a great job. That was a nice straight. I'm going to give you all 500 points
Whoa.
for the clean, straight ahead
Wow.
glass checks. No other faffery. I appreciate that. Because, as I said,
Because
Get
we
a
can be
gold star.
kind of
You get a
fluffy.
gold star.
it
You
was
get a gold star.
a little fluffy, yeah.
All right.
But let's jump into the hard part of the show.
Oh.
Because, sometimes we try to get these really kind of wacky ciphers, these wine tasting notes that are, but these are kind of straight ahead today. So it's going to be,
This is my least favorite part
I
about this.
know, I'm sorry about it. I tried, but
always
I
have
was just,
such a hard time with it.
I was struggling myself, so please forgive me. But the first of our ciphers reads, mid-yellow with green reflections, rich and toasty with botrytis elements on the nose, apple jello, that's jello with a capital Jello, apple jello aromas leading into a big, broad palate with more jello fruit. Shows aromatic baking spices near the finish, which is big and long. All right. So mid-yellow, green reflections, rich and toasty with botrytis elements, apple jello aromas, apple jello fruit on the palate, aromatic baking spices near the finish, which is big and long. Is it the A, J.J. Prum, Wellener, Sonenur, Riesling, Auslese? Is it the Kendall Jackson Chardonnay Grand Reserve from Santa Barbara, the Louis Jadot Bourgogne Blanc, or the Trimbach Alsace Gewürztraminer? You need a little hit.
I like the Jello part would remind me of Bill Cosby.
Jello.
Jello. Jello. That was a good bit. Wow. That was a good impression. Can we have you on video right now?
I think it is. Hopefully it's running. I don't
Hopefully
know.
it's running on you too, because that man.
It is. All right, thank you.
Man, that was a good impression.
Thank you. You should see my corks. Sexy. My sexy corks.
Jello. The apple Jello. Interesting.
That might be as bad. Rapey is maybe as bad as Lynchy on this, by the way.
But I don't think you meant it that way.
I did not.
Yes.
Thank you.
So we're all innocent.
Okay, can I get my points back?
Yes. Yes. If I could get my points back from saying Lynchy,
Okay, fine.
which I did mean Kermit Lynch.
We know that. We know that. So, Chris, the mid-yellow green reflections, rich and toasty, botrytis, apple Jello on the nose and palate, aromatic baking spices.
We'll have to go with the first one reason.
J.J. Prum's Veltliner Sonanur.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to know what botrytis. What did they say?
Botrytis.
Hints of botrytis. What does that mean? Elements of botrytis. Does that mean it has botrytis or it doesn't have botrytis? What's an element of botrytis?
Touch. Just a little tad.
I take it to mean, like the honeyed aspects, like those kind of honeyed, kind of sweeter kind of elements, or that kind of thing.
Riesling. Interesting.
I want to go Gortz.
Alsace Gewürz from Trimbach.
Lychee.
Yeah, we had
floral.
The Alsace Gewürz, the
rose petals.
Bourgogne Blanc from Jadot, the Kendall Jackson Chardonnay
I want to
Grand
say
Reserve.
Kendall Jackson only because of the yellow straw. Plus, this
Mid-yellow,
is on point for what I'm been like today, right?
Rich and
Call me
toasty.
mellow yellow.
But it didn't say buttery. But if it's
No.
a reserve, I've never had a Kendall
And it's Santa
Jackson.
Barbara.
But what does that mean? What do you
To
mean
me,
when you say that?
I think of Santa Barbara as. I'm not on the show.
Yes, but I'm interviewing you now, so let's go.
I just think of Santa Barbara as being more, a little cooler, more acid, more balance, and you get less of that
Less of that
heavy-handed.
Butterbomb.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going Kendall Jackson.
KJ.
I've never tried any of these wines that we're talking about,
Cool. Okay.
so that's just
So, Cassie, are you sticking with the Trimbach?
Might as well, yeah.
the Gewürz. The
Gewürz?
It's that, yeah. Let's go that. I feel like the honeyness.
Oh, whoop, I put this in the wrong place. One moment. Well, the answer is that you're correct. It is
It's the
Kendall Jackson. Yeah.
It's the yellow that got me. I was like, yep. There's no Riesling that's going to be like straw yellow, unless it was oxidized, which was going to be my next question. But we didn't need to go there.
Correct. Yeah, because you picked the right one. So cool. All right.
Wow.
Well, let's hit one more, and then we'll jump into the emotive blind tasting and put a bow on it, because the emotive part that's always a fun one. So we want to spend time there. These are, I don't know, here nor there with me, but listeners like them. We've gotten good feedback on this segment so they like seeing you sweat apparently through the speakers. Our second one. Let me see, which one should I do here? I like this one because it has the word suck.
Wait, I thought the emotive was through the blind tasting.
It is.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So
I was saying we've gotten some feedback that said people like the
emotive part.
the ciphers. They like the tasting note thing.
Good. That's awesome.
I'm like, okay. Yeah, so we do them because it's a dog and pony show. But this one I like because it has the word succulent, which I like to say. So this one reads, I should say, dewy and succulent. Dewy and succulent cassis. Smoke, tobacco, cedarwood, and blackberry aromas pop up with just an easy swirl or two. Refined, polished, elegant, with a medium-bodied personality, ending with loads of sweet, dark fruit. This vintage has the structure to age, coupled with the silky mouthfeel that its loyal tasters enjoy.
Loyal tasters.
Yeah, I think it's a hint. So our options here are A, the Grand Puy Lacoste from Pauillac. B, the Frug Zweigelt Trocken from Austria. C is the Smith Madrone Cabernet Sauvignon from Spring Mountain. And A, B, C, D is, I put 1, 2, 3, 4, but I realized it was inconsistent with the earlier one, so I'm sticking with A's. So A, B, C, D is the Domaine Piguot Chateauneuf du Pape.
Chateauneuf du Poopy.
Chateauneuf du Pape, baby. The Pupe. Dewy and succulent cassis, smoke, tobacco, cedarwood, and blackberry aromas. Refined, polished, elegant, with a medium-bodied personality, ending with loads of sweet, dark fruit. Structured to age, and with a silky mouthfeel for the loyal
What
tasters.
was the first one again?
The Grand Puy Lacoste from Pauillac.
Yeah.
Can you say succulent again?
Succulent.
That was,
Ooh, my pants fell off.
It's a sexy cork. Dewy and succulent cassis. Grand Puy Lacoste Pauillac, Frug Zweigelt Trocken, Smith Madrone Cab from Spring Mountain, or Domaine Piguot Chateauneuf du Pape.
I'm going to go with
Jump.
the Spring Mountain cab.
Chris is on the Smith Madrone, okay, which is a Cabernet, yeah. Ladies.
I kind of want to say it's between A and D for me. I've never had Smith Mountain, so I don't. I mean, I've never had a lot of these, so. But I would say.
There is some Smith Madrone Chardonnay in the back, so
Really?
yeah, maybe crack one. Just to, not now, but after.
Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
That's right. Drink it up.
Okay, I'm going D.
So you're gonna go.
gonna
So
Chateauneuf du Pape.
you're between the Pauillac and the Chateauneuf du Pape
Yeah.
with the succulent cassis, smoke, tobacco, and cedar,
And ageable.
and age. Yeah, structured to age, and with
And
loyal
loyal, man.
loyal
People are
tasters.
fucking loyal as hell to that Chateau.
Chateau Piguot. Okay, you're Piguot for
D all day,
Kristie.
baby. It's okay if I lose.
No worries, Cassie.
I have no idea. So I'm going to be
Okay, so while
contrary.
all right, I'm gonna buy you a little extra time here and remind you guys that while you're thinking.
Oh, yeah.
That you have to clear your glasses for our final round, which is the emotive blind tasting coming right up. So while Cassie is composing her thoughts, make sure you have some of the blind wine. It's there in the little blue sock. And yeah, Cassie, where were you on this one?
I kind of wanted to,
Cassis.
go cab, but I think I'm going to go A and just be contrary.
Pauillac.
Yeah.
The Grand Puy Lacoste. Okay.
Yeah, let's try that.
That's very sage, because that is the correct answer. It is, in fact, the Grand Puy Lacoste. So, yeah, that's a big one.
Wow.
Cool. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that, the Cassis was really the Cassis and loyal tasters.
Yeah.
I think those two really should have pushed it towards the Bordeaux. So, very good job on that, folks. Unfortunately, that's a couple of fat zeros for Kristie and you guys.
I'm a fat zero.
Yeah. So that's okay. It's not a terrible thing. You're doing okay.
100% okay.
So let me I'll do the numbers here while you're swirling and checking out that wine, which has an interesting color. Did you rinse your glasses or? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow. So it has a little bit of what do you call that color? It's a light amber is what I would say there, huh?
It's like a Pinot Meunier.
For our listeners, yeah. And as a reminder, this is the emotive blind tasting, so we don't want you to tell us about the qualities of the wine or what kind of characteristics it has, but rather give us your emotional response to the wine. Let us know how it makes you feel, or if it evokes a memory, or as Chris likes to do, relates it to the zodiac is something else I think he scored points for a few episodes back.
I'm doing music today.
Okay, cool, yes, or what kind of music you want to listen to when you're drinking it, yeah. So let me do some numbers here. Let's hear some slurping on the mics to distract our audience. And okay, and I'm over here. All right. So I'll tell you guys, you're gonna have to come hard here. A couple of you who are trailing are gonna have to come with some big tasting responses here. Okay. If you want to win this thing, that's what it's going to take.
You want to beat Chris?
If you want to, yeah, okay, fair enough. That's his answer. Chris is still out front, and it's not huge. I mean, it's not insurmountable. A good emotive response can really,
All right.
yeah, can win you the big prizes. So, yeah, What are you feeling? I see some eyes closed over there as they think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like searching for every way that it could be water related in like some sort of emotive way for me. But
That's funny that you say that because I hear that, and one of the songs that came up to me, I don't know if anybody knows artist Fela Kuti.
Well, everybody knows Fela Kuti. What do you mean?
Fela. Everybody should know Fela.
Yeah,
for sure.
They do. If you play some Fela Kuti,
They would know,
we'll play
right?
some Fela Kuti at the break.
We'll play some Fela after, right?
That's right.
He has this. He's one of my favorite songs. One is "Water No Get No Enemy," and "Water No Get No Enemy," and it's just all about the elements. And the elements that's what I thought about, the elements that incorporate this wine.
because there's like deep salinity.
That's it. This is by the water for sure.
Yeah.
And so that was the first thing I had right away. This element is the water element is the most powerful, and this wine definitely has that in it.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah, and that's how I feel for sure. But I'm like, okay, where in the world are we by the water?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So are we in Spain? It's a little hot.
Yes.
And it's also hot in the environment. Like it's a hot wine, a hot environment. I'm trying to figure out the food that I want to eat with it and what I want to listen to with it, because we know we're at the water, man. We're just chilling.
Okay.
And it's probably like 3:00, and you're gonna have this bottle, because I bet it's high in alcohol. I have a feeling. Do you think?
It's definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big body.
You're like, ooh, that got me. And then you're going to stand up and you're going to be like, I got to go home and take a shower and get ready for dinner. And you're going to be like, oh, I feel weird. You know?
I mean, yeah, but it's almost like you want it almost on a cool day.
Yeah.
Because it's so warm and full.
I keep thinking Spain because I really want a manchego, like a sharp ass cheddar, or like a sharp cheese that makes your tongue itch a little.
What are we listening to? Like Sade? Are we listening to? Or what about the
so
Brazilian
amazing.
music you were dancing to?
Yeah, like bossa nova. I think we're in
Bossa
bossa nova territory. Bossa nova, and we're like 60s, 70s bossa nova.
Come on. Oh, all right. Talk to me nice. I'm listening.
Yeah.
Well, is anybody
Spain?
is anybody filling this little simple spaghetti with us? Because that's what we have for lunch, by the way. So
It's gonna be amazing.
you might as well get ready.
Or that Nebbiolo
that's
is
what
gonna
we've
call
got.
for your spaghettis.
That's spaghetti. Yeah, I mean that's Italian. It could be seashore. Coastal.
It could be
Coastal
Italian.
Italian.
I'm still going Spain. I don't know why. It could be Northern Italian though. It really could be, or even Southern, I suppose, because maybe more hotter climate.
Well, Kristie, remember, nobody cares about that.
Nobody cares. Also,
What's your
nobody cares.
emotional response?
My emotional response is I'm going to drink this, and it's going to get me hammered way earlier than I want to get hammered.
You did talk about alcohol levels. The first thing you came in the
I'm
door,
gonna be like, this
we
is
tasted
delicious.
that pricing.
Caught up. The wind's happening. The sun's happening. I just got out of the sea. It was amazing. No orcas got me. I'm happy.
No orcas.
There's a vibe. There's bossa nova.
All right.
Cute people everywhere. And then all of a sudden you're like,
so she's a Ibiza on this. You're a Ibiza.
I'm not a Ibiza.
It's not Ibiza. Not an Ibiza girl. Not anymore.
Maybe I've never been there.
All right. Well.
No, I think it's more like chill than that. I think we have like some rocks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's super warm. It's super warm.
It's really warm.
It's super warm and it's super full.
Yeah.
And it's super coating.
So you're like lazy and it's going to kick your ass accidentally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you not expecting it.
Yeah,
like you're
just like having a conversation and all of a sudden you're hammered.
Literally.
You're like, whoa,
but you're
that happened?
but you're outside for sure.
Yeah,
you're on the rocks. You're probably on the beach somewhere.
For sure. Beachy rock. Beach.
That is so
rock,
funny.
beach rock?
I have the same energy, but very different vibe. And maybe it's just like the weather, but it's giving like, I don't know, like college where the world's at your fingertips. Everything's great. Everything's amazing. It's definitely fall for me, where that heat of it like reminds me of Fireball cider. Like, like it just like gives you the energy and the life to like, oh, anything's possible. Anything's at your fingertips.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
you got hammered after one glass.
Yeah.
And now you're like, let's conquer the world, man.
Yeah. But yeah, that same energy of like, everything's good. Life is great. But it's like more momentum and it's more fall and it's more like heating me up from the cold than it is like being like out at the beach. But yeah, that same like
Yeah.
Life's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's
Wow.
And all wine tastes like that.
Maybe you were in Northern Michigan at Lake Superior, honestly.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
yeah.
awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, like you could lick a rock almost and taste this wine.
Like
on
right
some
now,
level.
right now in the UP
Yeah.
with the colors
Yeah.
and by the water, that's that's
It
where
could
I'm at
be,
with this
'cause it
class.
could
You guys ever licked rocks before?
I
Because
lick
my,
rocks all the
my
time.
geology friends had me lick rocks.
Yeah, I lick rocks.
And it was a whole vibe.
I wish
I
I
was
could
like,
say I didn't. But
I mean, I'm like,
definitely
man,
licked
am I really gonna do this right now? And I licked it, and I'm like, oh man, I think I'm
rocks.
missing
There's
out.
a building that used to be the Ann Arbor News. That if you lick that building, have you ever licked that
Yeah, we
building?
went down in high school.
That's a thing. 'Cause
No,
it's
high
made
school,
of this
junior
like
high, I think. we all
marble that's really high in salinity, and so people go and lick that building, and it's really shocking how
did. It was a class
rocks
field
have
trip.
flavor. Period.
Period. And then it goes.
salty it
It's
is.
related to the minerality.
Minerals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really related, and I think minerality is not talked about is enough. I mean, we're actually one of the most mineral deficient societies.
Yeah.
So we should start talking about minerals.
Yeah,
because
man.
they're essential.
Not in this
And
episode.
lick,
but
and lick some rocks.
Have you licked some rocks under
Not
a
this
waterfall?
episode.
How many times has Chad?
I'm
You
just
also
saying.
lost 100 more points for that
again,
one.
I'm
He's
saying
been blitzing me this whole episode.
Oh, you lynched him.
we have
I
Cut
did
it,
not
cut it.
say that.
this show's never going to get published. It's just too much. All right, so let's recap here real quickly, okay? Just to make sure I have all this correct.
Charlie
Chris,
Kirk.
you came with this was the soul of the water with the mineral component for you. This was really evocative
That's
of,
it.
of
That's
the
it.
the heart of water,
Water,
the
water
soul
don't
of
get no enemy.
water
fella.
get no enemy.
You
Yep.
got everybody listen to that song. We'll play it.
We'll
after
play it.
this.
As soon as get it queued
Water
up
no get no
And then
enemy.
Bossa Nova from the 60s and 70s.
Yes.
Boom.
on the beach in Spain.
Shakalaka. I think so.
Yeah.
But maybe I think I agree, like, that it's cooler weather.
I love what you did that with that, Cassie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
'Cause I
love.
think-
Okay, and
It gives
Cassie
like
is the
a
fall.
hot fall day.
A hot,
Yeah.
like
Like yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like where it's
yeah.
like 80 some
It's
in the
turning,
daytime,
there's,
and then
like,
you get
anything's-
cold.
Life
So
is
much
at your
potential.
fingertips.
There's so much potential.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, very good. I think that's pretty good. Do any of you want to make a stab at what it is before we unveil it?
At first, I thought El Barino,
God, I love what. Yes. Ooh.
but I don't know.
I love what you did with that. Man.
Because I hate to break it to you, but y'all scored evenly on that one. You did a very good
'Cause we're
job.
all awesome.
Yeah, that was really a collaborative effort. And so I just gave you a straight 5,000 across
5,000.
on the board. Yeah, just for the.
Hey.
Yeah. So
God, I love where you're at with the Albarino.
You think so?
Damn.
I mean,
It has
that's
quite a bit of
that's
texture,
immediately
but-
what I thought.
Yeah, I love those like those varietals I had going through my head: Roussan, Marsan, Brementino, Albarino. Those wines that have that structure, the body, but still have that ripeness throughout, and are integrated and are layered. And I feel like this is very layered, but integrated simultaneously.
very
Yeah,
good.
I'm
Well,
super
let's
curious.
pull this thing on there and let's see what it is we were drinking and
Whoever can
Yeah.
reach
Right.
it.
and see how the show wraps up. Cassie's got it. She's got it. She's good. Let us know what it is.
Bum-bum-bum.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, la la.
Read it out to us, Cassie.
Chateau Yvonne.
Mm-hmm.
At 22, Le Glory. Gory. Le Gory.
May bring that mic a little
I'm
closer.
not
Later.
sorry.
There you
Chateau Yvonne.
Yeah.
Le Gory. At 22. A Samour.
Yeah.
My French is
Awesome.
abysmal.
No, somewhere, yeah. So Chenin Blanc, yeah.
Yes, man. Wow.
From somewhere.
all right.
I would not have guessed a Chenin.
Ah.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe it
Chenin
makes
can be
a little
fleshy
bit.
too.
Yeah.
Chenin can be very versatile as well.
It's just not as flinty as sometimes I think Chenin's to be.
Hmm.
There's no flint in this whatsoever.
No, I hear you. No,
No, but it's
I wouldn't. I mean,
It is
surprised-
mineral
surprised
and-
me. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
mineral.
at 13.9%.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, that's
It's
way-
Yeah.
doozy,
Yeah.
dude.
it's
It'll
weighing
slap
in.
your face
Yeah.
with, in a good way.
Well, excellent.
Yeah.
Good. Well, thank you guys. That was an
man,
excellent
thank
showing.
you.
We appreciate it. You want to
Thank
hear the
you.
final? I mean, I think you know the stack. I mean,
Kristie's in last place.
you guys as a
It's karma.
you're pushing 10,000 as a panel score, which
All
is
right, all
getting
right.
into record-breaking territory there. But Chris did come up on top with this one at with a 1250 on that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You deserve it.
$7.50 for
You started
Cassie
in
and
the
second.
deficit. It's like a comeback story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
No, it was great. Well done.
Thank you. So
Yeah, and it was a great time. We had some great wines.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for, we got started a little bit late, but thanks for sticking and making it happen.
Made
So,
it happen, guys.
yeah.
It was a good time.
Thanks, y'all.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming out. We'll see you next
Thank
time.
you.
Chris, cue up that Fela.
I got to.
All right.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.